Good morning, everyone. I will be going to discuss my topic in Chapter 16, which is the franchise marketing channels. Scope and importance of franchise channels. Franchise marketing channels play a huge role in the distribution system of the United States. So, the franchise distribution system is composed of over 909,000 franchise business establishments that provide more than 11 million jobs, or 8.1% of the private sector workforce. Okay, here's the figure 16.2 number of jobs provided by major economic sectors 2005. So it is. Let's proceed. Rationale for franchise marketing channels. They have three major reasons. First, capital advantages. Second, potential to reduce distribution cost. Third, possible high level of managerial motivation fostered franchising. Capital advantages are often cited as the most important reason for adopting franchise distribution. Therefore, it does not create the indebtedness attendant to borrowing, in which may be too burdensome for the firm to carry, and many franchise companies that have thus been able to use the initial fees paid by their franchises as a major source of working capital. And the potential to reduce distribution costs. The potential for franchising to reduce distribution costs is particularly important for the firm whose main channel alternative consists of establishing its own network of company-owned outlets. Hopefully, the high cost of maintaining company-owned business operations in many different locations that would have to be borne solely by the firm. And the third is possible high level of managerial motivation fostered franchising. With respect to managerial motivation, franchises as independent business people are more likely than salaried employees to work hard at developing their markets. And from the perspective of the potential franchisee, franchising has several important appeals. First, the amount of uncertainty involved in going into business is reduced with a franchise. Second, the franchisor in many cases offers a well-known trademark product or service, which is likely to already have a high level of consumer acceptance. Third, as shown in Figure 16.3, many franchisors offer initial and continuing assistance to their franchisees, including site selection, market surveys, merchandising assistance, operating manuals, advertising, accounting, and many others. So, let's proceed of some downsides of franchise channels. Although marketing channels offer both franchisors and franchisees some very substantial benefits over conventional channels. There are also some downsides associated with franchise marketing channels. Okay, downsides for the franchisor. Okay, a franchisor seeking to develop and operate a franchise marketing channel faces at least three potential downside risks. compared to conventional channels. And from downsides for the franchisor has two channels. First, franchise channels can limit the flexibility of the franchisor, which is the franchisor that has created and developed the business format, which is then sold to franchises, creates a set of expectations on the part of franchises that they expect to remain relatively stable over time. Second, potential downside of franchise channels from the franchisor's point of view is overly high expectations on the parts of franchises. Compared to prospective members in conventional channels, franchise channel members tend to have higher expectations in terms of the support and assistance they will receive from the franchisor. Finally, another potential downsides to franchise channels from the franchisor's point of view is the increased regulatory scrutiny the franchisor is exposed to. Franchisors are regulated by federal and state laws that require franchisors to provide prospective franchises with disclosure information that declines the nature of the franchise and the franchisee relationship in detail. And downsides for the franchisee. From the franchisee's point of view, three potential downside risks are often associated with franchise channels. First of this is the limited independence of the franchisee. Many franchisors are fond of saying that franchising provides the opportunity to go into business for yourself, but not by yourself. Although this statement captures the essence of the principal upside rationale for the franchisee to participate in a franchise channel, it also hints at this principal drawback, the lack of independence afforded by franchising. A second potential downside for franchises participating as channels members in franchise channel is the obligation of franchises to provide a percentage of their gross revenues to the franchisor as royalty payments. And this obligation is a continuing that one lasts for as long as the franchise agreement is in effect, regardless of whether the franchisee makes a profit or not. A third potential problem for the franchisee with franchise distribution channels is what can be described as the negative halo effect. A franchisee is part of a larger system that may contain dozens, hundreds, or even thousands of other franchises. And that's the end of my report, and I thank you.